You ready?
Ooh. Hello, everybody.
Hi, I'm Graham.
My name is Darren.
What have you watched this week?
A film called Nocturnal Animals.
Just one film this week?
So far, it's only Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
I've seen other films on DVD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, don't freak out. So what film have you seen in the cinema? Nocturnal Animals?
Yes.
Who's it directed by?
Tom Ford.
What else do you want to tell me about the film?
I'll tell you whatever you like. What do you want to know about the film?
You tell me anything I like. How long is it for a start?
Because about 2 hours on the dot.
2 hours on the dot?
A couple minutes under, I think. I checked these
does
things.
That work well for it?
Yes, it's a very, 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 very good film.
Is it tight?
Yes.
Okay.
It is tight like a... Do I say tiger or teenager?
Let's just cut it there. Okay, so who scored it?
Oh, well, I don't actually know, but I'd like to find out because...
I have a feeling you enjoyed the music.
Why do you say that? I did, but why did you say that?
I could have probably said that about any film and you would have enjoyed the music.
Maybe. Yes, it's very good. It's very Hitchcockian. It has kind of Bernard Herrmann kind of overtones.
Oh, well, the music.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
okay. So it is about a woman who receives a book. She's an artist.
Mm-hmm.
She receives a book from her first husband that she's not spoken to in 19 years. She's having marital troubles herself right now. And
well, yeah, sounds like if she's having 19 years separation.
No, she's got a new husband.
Oh.
Who looks like one of the twins from Social Network. Couldn't work out which one of us.
Right. So is he... Right, is that a joke?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
It's, Army Hammer.
Army Hammer.
Which sounds like something you need to, get the tent up with.
Yeah.
Get the Army Hammer.
Get the Army Hammer out,
yeah.
It's weird that, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway. So...
Army?
Yeah.
What's his real name? Like Almond? Almond.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird.
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Army for short.
Yeah, well, they don't want to scare people. When you're an actor and you're going into like job interviews and they're going, what's your name? And you're going, Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yeah, you sound like a simpleton who's declaring the end of the world.
Yeah. But if you call yourself Army
there you
Hammer.
go. Yeah, well, nothing weird about Army Hammer.
Yeah, so aggressive. Anyway, go.
So she's
the husband.
He's the current husband. Yeah.
Okay.
So then she, being Amy Adams, is reading a book sent to her by her ex-husband, who is Jake Gyllenhaal.
He sent a book to her?
Yeah.
Did he write the book?
He wrote it and dedicated it to her.
Wow.
And as she reads the book, we have the story of the book played out in front of us.
Okay.
And she starts to notice that it might, in fact, be a giant metaphor for their relationship. So then it starts to cut back to, young Amy Adams, young Jake Gyllenhaal, and how everything went wrong and right for them.
All right.
So you've got 3 separate lines of story going on here. The current one with Amy Adams and her current husband, the book that she's reading, which may or may not be about her, and the original marriage to Jake Gyllenhaal and how it all went wrong.
That's quite interesting because obviously, as you say, the middle one there, that's a fiction. Potentially.
It's all a fiction.
Well, yes, but within the context.
It's a double fiction.
It is a double fiction.
Makes it true.
I know, that's the scary part. Somebody's living this out somewhere.
I hope not. Fucking horrible what goes on in that story.
Oh, really? Is it really bad? Really, like, violent or sexy or...
Do you like... No. It's not.
Alright, let's leave it there. What violence is it?
I can't say, because it's all spoilers.
No, it's not.
All I'll say is the story begins with Jake Gyllenhaal and his wife, played by Isla Fisher. Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal plays both the real husband from the past and the husband in the book. But Isla Fisher plays the wife in the book, despite looking just like Amy Adams, which I think is on purpose. You with me?
Yeah, they do look similar.
Yeah, they do. So the book story starts with Jake Gyllenhaal driving down a long American, middle of nowhere type road with his wife Amy Adams. How often did you go down them?
I was just throwing that in there, but okay.
And their daughter.
Did you scare me?
Anyway, they're driving along and they start to get harassed by another car, which is driven by a bunch of
scares me.
Yeah, rednecks. Played by
Hills
Aaron
of
Taylor
Eyes.
Johnson, almost unrecognisably so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kick-ass.
I know.
I know. And all I'll say is, it doesn't go well. So that's that story, and yes. Although I will say, right, okay, so the film begins, she's an artist, Amy Adams, not a painty artist, but, a fucking...
Musical.
Mess the bed up type artist.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, like one of them, let's put
Still
a shark in a...
kind of deal.
Just, I do weird things and don't have a proper job, so I'll call myself an artist.
Just surrealist.
Yeah, that ringing telephone on the ceiling that's been painted fucking pink.
Yeah.
It's art, isn't it?
Okay.
One of them. So the film starts very strangely.
Abstract.
I was not expecting it to begin with... So it's basically a load of weird-looking fat ladies, bollock naked, dancing and laughing and having a great old time in slow motion to like patriotic American type music. I think maybe the music a bit I made up. And they're wearing like do you know those people that spin sticks?
Cheerleaders.
Yeah, but you know sometimes they wear hats. Like big hats, like when they're doing like
a
parades.
Yeah.
Some of them wearing one of them. One of them's got like sparklers, and she's waving it back and forth.
So it feels patriotic.
Yeah, they're definitely what little clothes they are wearing, which is basically shoes and a hat. It feels patriotic.
Okay, I can see why you might subconsciously think that the national anthem's playing.
Yeah, it might have just been the music to the film. It was a very good opening. It certainly pulls you in. I think, well, I can't take my eyes off the screen right now. And as a result, it has all the names coming up, like starring Isla Fisher, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
I didn't see any of those names.
No,
because I was just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And I still don't entirely know what that beginning was about. It doesn't,
right.
I mean, the reason that seems to be being given is that these fat women are unconventional looking and happy, as opposed to the glamorous people in the movie which are very unhappy. All right? There's other ways to express that than a 10-minute montage. I mean, I'm glad they put it in. It was brilliant. It was funny. I don't know if it was meant to be.
I was going to say, like, surely that's off-tone, off-key for the rest of the film.
I don't know. I need to see it again now I know what the film is. But anyway, the point is that I missed all the names. So in the story, the Jake Gyllenhaal on a road thing, whatever reason, the police get involved because of whatever happens.
I was going to say, surely.
And very specifically, one policeman seems to take a very strong and violent interest in this. And from the moment he turns up, you just think, it's going to be an amazing movie. There's no way it's not.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you who plays the crazy policeman?
Yeah, go on.
It's Michael Shannon.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
And it's like one of the best performances I've seen Michael Shannon give, even though he's never not good.
Yeah.
Zod aside. And I've read quotes by him. I don't think he cares about Zod either.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would you?
My only issue is that, so as the book and the real life with Amy Adams start to parallel, it draws a comparison between one thing that happens in the book and one thing that happened in their real life, which is a twist, so I can't say. But I did not agree that those things are parallel in the slightest. And if that is the book suggesting that they're parallel, that this one thing is equivalent to the other, and that's how Jake Gyllenhaal, the writer, felt in real life, that's fine. I can accept that a character might feel that way about a thing. But if the film is presenting me with this as this is the way it is, that this thing is equivalent to that thing, I do not agree with that. I can't say any more. So I hope you know what I'm talking about.
Read between the lines.
Yeah, well, obviously it's kind of the end twist of both stories, and that's where it became a little problematic for me. But then I need to watch it again to try and work out if this is the message of the film or just the message of the book and the character that wrote the book.
I feel like very much that this is not an informative video at all.
I
feel like if you've already seen the film,
yeah,
then it might be worth listening to you ramble on about nothing at all.
Yeah, but even if you've not, I'm just saying that there's a thematic connection between two of the narratives
which you
that I
don't
found
agree with.
problematic if they're the message of the film rather than simply the message of a character. I think that's an adequate thing to say.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Thank you.
I'll buy it. I'll buy into that. That's
what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, and there's a sequence in the beginning of the Jake Gyllenhaal story which lasts a very long time and is very uncomfortable to watch.
Oh.
And I'm not even saying anything happens particularly in it. It's just, like a Joe Pesci funny how moment type thing.
Oh, right,
so it gets prolonged and it's really difficult. But the film is brilliant. I came out the film and thought it was all right. And it's just really grown on me over the day.
All right.
Everything about it is great.
I feel like the intro part that you described to me was odd, and it's understandably odd, as you say. Mm-hmm. Does that kind of attitude or mood kind of stretch throughout the film in any way? Has that echoed at any point?
The only thing that's similar is that it's very
Is it like a Pixar
precise.
short?
Like, even though they're dancing, it feels like they've been choreographed completely. And the film is, like Crimson Peak, you can tell that, like, Tom Ford has had a hand in everything. Like, he's, everyone's to the inch that they should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's not out of tone. It's just random.
Though highly kind of watchable.
But the thing itself is Amy Adams' art, so it is worked into the story.
Oh,
it still just seems complete. It's
I see.
Yeah.
Because I thought you said before you explained that scene that you didn't know.
No, I didn't know what the point of it.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
But it was just her piece of art, and that's why she's.
But
an artist,
obviously you don't start a film like that without it being a message of something.
Right.
Like there's a purpose that this is happening. So what is it? And the best I can find and read and whatever is, you don't have to be good looking to be happy. But like I say, that's a very extreme way of explaining that message. Yeah. Anyway, bye everyone.
Oh, yeah, cool. Glad you enjoyed it. How many stars?
Definitely 4. Give it another watch before I commit to that. Maybe 5, but definitely 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Teetering on the edge of.
Yeah, I think it's one of those songs that definitely needs a rewatch.
All right. Oh, happy to join you next time you do it.
You're not invited.